यार ये इंटरव्यू के 5 मिनट में कौन बात करता है एक्ने के बारे में यार, पिंपल के बारे में. एवरीबडी इज लाइक हाइड कर लो. फर्स्ट थिंग शी इज लाइक एक्ने तो मुझे भी होता था, यहाँ पे भी होता था.
बहुत बुरे हाल थे यार.
Do you remember like any natural things that you would do as a kid? Mom कुछ लगाती थी?
My mom is one of those people that are just blessed with good skin. You know, so she never had to struggle with it. But my nanny used to be like, haldi laga. I don't. This is also something that I've been very honest about. I don't enjoy working out. Even while I'm working out with my trainer, and he's like, oh, you know, your form's getting better. I was like, no, but like, why? You know, like, why is this happening to me? Why I try to associate with brands that I do deeply care about, especially coming on as a face of a brand is a big responsibility.
True.
Which I do not take lightly. I will say that.
If we speak to Palak in today's day and age, we're in 2023, would you be someone who would flaunt your acne if it comes?
Honestly, that's a very hard-hitting question. Hi, this is Palak Tiwari and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Hi guys, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. My name is Urmin. Our guest for today is someone who's loved by everyone. With having millions of fans, she always makes sure that she creates a magic with just her smile.
I had to laugh.
मैंने कुछ बोला ही नहीं. Hi Palak.
You compliment my smile, so I had to be like,
है ना? You know, of course. In fact, हमने अभी तक आप पे शूट भी नहीं किया था, सिर्फ हंसी की आवाज आई थी.
Oh, that's nice cinematic effects are happening.
How are you doing, Palak?
I'm good. I was just telling you that there was a point where I was seeing you so often that I saw her more than I saw my friends, and I mean, not to say you're not my friend.
Palak and me are best friends.
Yeah, we should. At this point, we should become friends.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Palak, since now we are friends,
Yes.
today I'm going to have a very interesting conversation with you about skincare.
Yes.
And of course, because you have such a wonderful skin,
Oh,
you're
thank
glowing all the time. ये बताएं that is this naturally gifted या फिर बचपन में you had like some kind of a routine?
नहीं, I think बचपन में तो I was very haphazard with my skin, you know, I'd put anything and like मैं कुछ भी चुरा के कुछ भी लगा लेती थी. But back then, you know, you could afford that.
Right.
When you're a child, you can do anything to your skin, you could borderline abuse it, and just the fact that you're a child and that your skin is so nice and cute and smells like powder, it endures everything.
Right.
But as you grow older, you realize that it's not that easy. Like for me, I did have a bit of cystic acne in my genes, which I had to combat when I got into my teenage years, which as such is a bit hormonal, you know. So I remember I used to break out my forehead area a lot, which made me very insecure for the longest time. But then once I actually paid some attention to my skin, figured my skincare routine out, I was able to.
But was this like a conscious effort because you wanted to get into films या फिर ये अपने आप ही वो हो गया कि आज से मैं अपना ख्याल रखूंगी? You know, we all have gone through that phase.
Yeah, I feel like for a woman especially, you know, हम पे as such इतना pressure डाला जाता है to look perfect. But more than that, you just feel more confident when, you know, when you're glowing, when you feel like you're at your healthiest. And I feel like having good skin is a part of that. I knew that my skin is capable of being better than this. I've seen my skin better than this, and why something is going wrong, which obviously I found out that I was not using the correct ingredients and all of that later. But yeah, I think once you figure it out, your skin is really not that hard to deal with.
Now, the reason that we're also talking about this is because you're also one of the youngest Gen Z brand ambassador, and with a brand new product that
Yes.
is part of you also now. Tell us a little bit about it. Tell us something about B.
So B is you know, a brand it's a clean brand. That's not to say it's a fully natural brand, because I think there was this wave that came in of fully 100% raw organic products. But if you think about it, anything fully raw and organic on your skin cannot be good. You need some chemicals, not to say harmful chemicals. Chemicals doesn't always you know, mean something harmful. It's also something that's balancing an ingredient to make it the most potent version of itself.
Right.
So I think that's what B focuses on. It's a good combination of raw ingredients and, you know, all the acids and all the good stuff that your skin needs to make like this perfect balance that can really enhance your skin. And, you know, I feel like I'm on my skincare journey myself.
Right.
Like I told you, I'm figuring these things out myself as I go. So I think this association with B felt so natural because I'm also in a phase in my life, and I think all of us together, because of reels and all, you're getting into, now I think more than ever, people are so aware of ingredients. You know, like I think 3 years back if somebody told you, Kiari, niacinamide, you'd be like, yeah. Now you know what it is, you know, because you've heard the name so often in the skincare reels.
Correct.
So I think, so I was as such getting more aware of these ingredients, and then B came along and I saw the ingredients list and I was like, oh my god, you know, this is actually clean, it makes sense, you know why everything is there. Also the fact that it's like backed up by the legacy of the doctor that's curated it, that's Dr. Dinyal. You know, he's been in the industry for over 50 years and really shows in the products. And yeah, it's like a brand that I'm really passionate about, and of course it's owned by Queenie ma'am, who's I think a brand in herself. I mean, she's such a formidable woman, and she's also, I think, an inspiration for so many young women. And yeah, so
मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि इस ब्रांड की जितने भी आपने चीज़ों के बारे में बात की, they match your personality.
थोड़ा सा,
है ना?
yeah, I will
एकदम
say.
natural, you're like out there.
I will agree.
मतलब यार ये इंटरव्यू के 5 मिनट में कौन बात करता है एक्ने के बारे में यार, पिंपल के बारे में? Everybody is like हाइड कर लो, हाइड कर लो. First thing she's like, एक्ने तो मुझे भी होता था, यहाँ पे भी होता था.
बहुत बुरे हाल थे यार.
Do you remember like any natural things that you would do as a kid? Mom कुछ लगाती थी?
I think मेरी mom को तो खुद ही नहीं पता. My mom is one of those people that are just blessed with good skin. You know, so she never had to struggle with it. But my nanny used to be like, haldi laga, haldi. And coconut oil laga, which I don't know, I love my nanny, but why did she ask me to put just raw coconut oil on my, it didn't really help. But I remember अगर मेरा एक भी pimple clear हो जाता था ना, when I used to like, it's the coconut oil. And then I went to my dermat, she was like, yeah, just raw coconut oil might not be the way to go. But
yeah, I love how dermats just suddenly like they thrash everything.
yeah, I love how they patiently,
Yeah.
they're like,
अच्छा, आप टूथपेस्ट लगाते थे पिंपल पे? नहीं. But of course, along with great skincare, there's a lot that goes behind, you know, you as a person. How is your diet like? Tell us about it.
Again, I don't think I can. I think ये मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा बोला भी है कि I'm not one of those people that can take credit for a very stringent diet, because I'm not that person. मुझसे नहीं होता. And I feel like I work out very hard, but I should have something to eat after that, you know. So, but as such, I'm trying to gain weight or maintain my weight. So I have, again, clean food, like, you know, like ghar ki roti. I love bajri ki roti right now.
Okay.
So, you know, I think it's lighter and it's yummier, and I think bajri ki roti, sabzi, dal, just very healthy food. I don't restrict myself.
So, are you also someone who enjoys having clean food more than junk? Is that what you're saying?
No. Please, anybody who says I love healthy food is lying to you. Everybody loves that burger. You have to control yourself a bit. But मैं खाती हूँ. I think once in 2 weeks, you need to let yourself lose a bit. Yeah.
Definitely,
You
definitely. अब diet के साथ साथ there's also a fitness regime. But tell me something, like cameras off है. Do you like working out?
Off तो नहीं है.
नहीं, off है नहीं चल रहा है. Do you like working out?
Honestly, no. I don't. This is also something that I've been very honest about. I don't enjoy working out. Even while I'm working out with my trainer, and he's like, oh, you know, your form's getting better. I was like, no, but like, why? You know, like, why is this
Why is it
happening
getting
to me? Because I'm not, it's not something that I look forward to. I've said this time and time again that if I wasn't in this industry and if like, you know, like looking a bit fit and all wasn't a part of it, I don't think I'd be somebody that go to the gym just for the aesthetics. But yeah, but because I've been sort of put into it because of my work, it's a part of my work, right? It's my work puja. I do enjoy my routine when I'm working out. I think you just feel energized after, and you know, it's good to get a good sweat out. You feel more productive after.
Right.
So I do a combination of strength training and Pilates, and I love it. It's like, it's really treating my body right now.
कैसा लगता है? Do you feel like a sense of responsibility? Are you extra careful on brands that you're associated with?
I think certainly, but more than that, I feel like I also have a long way to go. I mean, whoever, like, I mean, I know there are people appreciating me, which I'm really grateful for. But I think when you have, like right now I'm in the nascent stages of my career, you know, people are just sort of realizing what I am about, and they're seeing if they want to like even place their bets on me. Like, I think the viewer is the biggest better, right? They have to be like, oh yeah, maybe this one, maybe that one. So I think they're just still figuring it out. And I think this is the time where now more than ever, I never want to let them down, you know, in any aspect of what I'm doing, which is why I try to associate with brands that I do deeply care about. Especially coming on as a face of a brand is a big responsibility.
True.
Which I do not take lightly, I will say that.
Well, that's amazing. ये बताएं कि that you started off by saying that बचपन में there was kind of a routine that you followed, and then while growing up, abhi when we speak about Palak's a day in a shoot, like shoot khatam ho gaya, you're back home. What is your skincare routine?
So what I'm really liking right now is, so I follow with my nighttime routine a cycle.
Okay.
I do not use the same ingredients every single night because I feel like my skin needs जैसे हमें राजमा भी चाहिए होता है, हमें आलू भी चाहिए होता है, वैसे every night I try to give myself a new ingredient to let my skin soak it up. Like one night will be all about niacinamide, depending also on what my skin needs. Like if today I go home and my skin is red, I'll probably put salicylic acid. If I'm having breakouts, I'll put like niacinamide or a spot treatment. So depending on like whatever my skin is craving.
So tell us about the products that you've enjoyed with B.
Yeah, so there's this mask of theirs that I'm really, really enjoying right now. It's called the O2 Wow Oxygen and Firming Mask, and it just feels so good on your skin. And I just know that after you remove it, my skin feels just better. Sometimes you can't explain how it's
Correct.
feeling better, but it's feeling
It's
better.
like it's breathing.
Yeah, in your like heart, you're like, it's looking, you're looking good. So yeah, that mask definitely does that for me. I really, really, really am enjoying that mask right now. And also their sunscreen is really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
How important is the sunscreen? Yeah, just tell everyone.
I think everyone knows now. I can't be one of those people
matlab-
that like, do not miss your sunscreen. Because now everyone knows. The more you say it, the more like funny you look. Because now everybody knows. At this point too, Manoj Bhaiya, who's my spot, even he knows. So I don't need to say it. I think everyone knows now.
Lovely. What is the other product that you'll definitely want to recommend people? It's raining outside. The weather is erratic. Right now, कौन सा एक product ज़हन में आता है that you would definitely want people to try right away?
I think right now, everybody should just focus on a good moisturizer, or like I would say anything that's a good humectant, like hyaluronic acid. Anything with hyaluronic acid would be great right now, because hyaluronic acid is a humectant, which means that it takes moisture from the environment and it puts it into your skin. Sounds like magic, and it is magic. So which is why I think when the weather is extra moist, I like hyaluronic acid, because chemistry.
What about your water intake? Are you somebody who's very careful about?
Abysmal. Like, I don't know how I'm alive and breathing at this point, because my water intake is terrible. Which is why I think, I know this much about skincare, because kahin pe to I need to balance it out, because yahan pe to nahi ho raha hai. Pani to main nahi pee rahi hu. So let me just say, when I say all this, I can see like angry mothers in my head just being like, because then daughters will be like, ye to nahi peeti pani. But guys, I swear, I'm telling you, I should drink water. I am struggling myself. Please do not ever. I'm not endorsing it.
Another thing that is very important is that, for an actor like you, because you're constantly in front of the camera with harsh lights, I'm sure that, makeup also gets troubled, and it can also trouble your skin. If we speak to Palak in today's day and age, we're in 2023, would you be someone who would flaunt your acne if it comes?
Honestly, that's a very hard-hitting question. Because, not just to set like a false example of I never get acne, and I'm pretty sure one thing I think about, despite everyone knowing that we have a real life, and even what you put on Instagram, what I put on Instagram is a part of what we want people to see.
True.
Despite that, I think one thing that we really fail to consider is the fact that if I'm doing it, even she's doing it.
Correct.
And we really believe that if somebody we've not seen with acne, they just do not get acne.
Yeah.
But with me, I think I am 100% the kind of person, simply because I think it's a confidence thing,
Right.
When I have acne, for some reason, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm still a bit like, oh shit. I just don't like it. I feel like, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Like, it becomes like a whole thing for me, like, mathematical. I was like, I put this last time. What did I? So it becomes a whole situation, and it's not like I hide myself at my house, but yeah, I'm a bit conscious of it. I'm a bit aware of it. It's not the greatest feeling, but I think it'll go with age. I'm hoping, I'm assuming, when I'm not as vapid.
Finally, since we discussed this beautiful journey of yours, and again, you are so relatable, man, really. It just feels like, हाँ मेरी कहानी है, ये मेरी कहानी है. So if you could go back in time and tell your younger self, like younger, अभी भी young ही है, लेकिन youngest self, a piece of advice, skin related, what would you tell your younger self?
Don't put baking soda on your pimple. Please, I'm begging you, I'm begging myself. Oh, and there was this phase where, you know, when I Amazon use like, you know, like my mom, like I got my account, like I stole my mom's account and I was like buying things off Amazon. And मैंने अपनी dermat को देखा था, you know, extracting pimples with that tool. Do not give a child that's 12 years old the ability to order dermat professional tools from Amazon, क्योंकि वो 200 रुपए में आ तो जाते हैं, but then you ruin your skin. वो, you know, the thing is that you just,
Yeah.
I have scraped my whole skin and I don't know why. I thought if it's flat, it's okay. No, please do not do that to yourself. But yeah, I know I'm very passionate about it. But yes, little Palak, please do not do that.
Well, Palak Tiwari, you're clearly, like the brand says, beauty in everything. So, congratulations.
Thank you
and
so
much
much.
fun as always.
So nice seeing you, and I'll see you very soon.
बस
Not
अभी-
even hopefully, अभी definitely.
कल
परसों मिलते हैं. Hi, this is Palak Tiwari and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.